Hi guys! Question number 2 for the Unit 7 Part 1 quiz. This is Elg U7.G13. And question number 2 asks us to find the volume of a hemisphere. Hemisphere. Oh yeah, we remember that that's half a sphere. So to do this problem, we probably want to start with our volume formula for a sphere, which is, does anyone remember? Give you a second to remember. V equals 4/3 times pi times r cubed. Now that's the part to remember, is your radius cubed, not squared like with some of our other volume formulas. Another way you could write this, which is the exact same thing, is 4 times pi times our radius cubed divided by 3. Now we know from our order of operations skills that multiplying 4/3 times anything is the same as multiplying by 4 and then dividing by 3. So now it's just a matter of plugging in the values that we know. You'll notice that this is going to give us the volume of a sphere. We want to find the volume of a hemisphere, so what we're going to do after we find the volume of a sphere is divide all this by 2. Cool. So let's find what the volume of a sphere would be and then divide it by 2. I'm going to use this formula. Volume equals 4/3 times pi times, now we look at this picture to figure out our radius, which we'll notice is 15. And the radius of a sphere can extend in like all directions. If I had, and I don't have a soccer ball laying around, but if you have a soccer ball, the radius is literally from the inside of the soccer ball, that very center point, extending, yes, a sphere! Okay, so the radius of this sphere is, if I could like crack open this soccer ball, it'd be that very center point, and it would extend any direction to the outside of the ball, and the radius would be the same in all directions. So our radius is 15, so I'm going to plug that in here. And then I'll remember that I'm going to divide this whole value by 2. So now I'm just going to plug things into my calculator. Let's see, I can't really find my calculator icon. Okay, here it is. I'm hoping this works. You guys are so patient. Okay, so it's kind of tricky how you plug this stuff into your calculator. You could plug it all in at once, but I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to cube 15 first. So 15 cubed equals, I'm going to then multiply that by pi, and I think, there we go. I'm going to multiply that by pi, multiply that value by 4, I'm going to get that, divide that by 3, and then divide that whole number by 2. So you'll notice what I did first was I found the value of 15 cubed. I multiplied that by pi. I multiplied that value by 4, and then divided that by 3. I could have multiplied my 15 cubed times pi, parentheses, times the fraction 4/3, and gotten the same thing. And then I divided that entire number by 2, and I got 7,068.583471. This answer doesn't ask us to round to the tenths or the hundredths, so I'm just going to play it safe and round it to 7,068. Let's round it to the hundredths. 7,068 and 58 hundredths. And we remember that our unit is centimeters. So we're going to say centimeters, and we found the volume, so that's cubed.